Hello everybody, it is Badger Wild and we are back with another Space Engineers ship review video. This time, if you've seen the cover of this and you've seen the thumbnail, you know what we're talking about today. We are talking about the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D Galaxy class. This is made by ZOCMF. Utilizes most of the DLCs here. We're also going to give a like to this thing. It is. I'm not even gonna sit up here and explain all this. This is basically it is self-explanatory. It is the USS Enterprise from the Next Generation, and we are going to go take a look at it. But before we do, let me remind you guys that if you want to help the channel out, you can always help us out here by liking, leaving a comment if you have something to say, or if you want to just help the algorithm. And as always, if you're new, be sure to subscribe, because we love having more people here. And we also have a subscribe star if any of y'all want to help out. For the $1 Minuteman tier, you guys can be helping out the channel for $1 a month. I'm not asking for a lot, just whatever y'all can give. Anyway, this is the Enterprise D, as everyone knows it. This is the Next Generation Enterprise. It is a very, very massive ship. For those of you that are looking at almost every one of these little ports here, this is not going to be me going in fully reviewing this thing, because it is pretty massive of a ship. Okay, just to get into it, to get around it, we're probably going to take this thing and fly it a little bit just to check it out. We are going to do a simple tour of it. We are going to go in the back here. So I'm going to hop down here. Most of this ship has these small cannons, or just small little interior turrets around it, which are not too dangerous, but you could add like a mod pack that just improves this, something like with phasers and torpedoes and stuff like that. There's probably some stuff I'm going to miss, so I encourage you guys to go down to the link in the description. There will be one. It'll say check out the Enterprise here, and you guys can check this thing out for yourself. So first of all, let's just hop over here. I'm going to weld myself in here, access this bad boy, and we're going to go in through this small hangar bay here. Wow, this is just a small cargo hangar. I'm just going to float on here until the gravity takes effect. Here we are. And we're going to head down here, and I believe hitting this will shut the door. And there we are, we're inside. This is not the only way inside the ship. There are 2 entry ports up in the saucer section, but you have access to your nuclear reactors here. This is an interesting way of doing your reactor core, and I'm kind of digging it. I may up and do something similar to this in a bigger, much larger ship. Use of color here is also very cool. It breaks everything up. I'm going to have to take notes on all this. But we could go back around this way and check out. We have primary engineering, and we've got a warp core. I know, it looks amazing, doesn't it? It's quite amazing what someone can do with a couple of lights. So we have the warp core here. I think there is a place where there is a torpedo bay or something like that. I mean, you got timer blocks. This has automatic doors. You also got some nice LCDs giving you the Star Trek Enterprise feel, which just makes it look and just operate much better. Look through here. We've looked at all that stuff. Let's go over here and go upstairs. We have access to one corridor, which has, let's see what's here. Oh yeah, this is more access to the inside of this, where the warp core is. Is the warp core ejectable? It might be. I don't know. We'll find out. So anyway, continuing upward, we have more areas that you can basically put some stuff in. You've got all these areas here that you can shove stuff in, like a 10-4 or something like that. This may already have a 10-4. Thinking about it, it may already have one. You also have an airlock right there. Like I said, there are multiple ways inside this ship, so you've got options. So we'll keep heading up. You've got another room here. You could just pull this out and add another door in. This is just if you wanted more space if you really wanted. I think that's actually the outside of the ship, or some type of piping or something. Anyway, heading on up, this is where we're starting to get into more interesting areas. You got these hangar bays, and there is a door through here. This is basically a projector being projected on to create the look of a force field that is holding all the air in. Reality, you won't be holding any air in. We've also got a nice little projector block back there, letting everyone see, hey, you know what, we've got some options here. Over here, let's see what we have. The battle bridge, which, if any of y'all know anything about Star Trek, the battle bridge is what happens when you separate the ship. I do believe this ship has saucer separation. We may check that out here as soon as I get up to the bridge. So a long way to the bridge, long way to the bridge. We've got more reactors. We've got some cargo coming on up in here. Got an assembler there. You also have access to these windows and other airlocks and everything. So you've got nice little room here, crew quarters, stuff like that. Just, there's a lot of detail on the ship like this. Medical bay. There we go. So we got a medical bay. We got a lot of good stuff. Let's just hop up here real quick. And I believe... Oh no, this is taking me to like the big hangar. I did not know this existed. Wow, I didn't know this was even on here. So you've got different bays here for all of your, all the different ships you'll want to pull in and utilize, which appears to be on a sensor. And then we've got a nice little window section here. Just a, like I said, it's just a very big, very large ship to run around and explore in. I'm in. Alright. So here we have the main bridge. Let me hop on in here and we'll see what kind of skills we have here. We've got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know what this stuff does, but let's hop out of here. And let's see. Oh, that's as far out as you can get. This is a big boy ship right here. Okay, so there's no zooming out. we are maxed on the zooming. Okay, we're just gonna have to take this thing up. Kind of a sluggish ship. It is a cruiser inside of Star Trek. This is a cruiser that you would be flying. It's a dwarfing ship. I mean, it dwarfs just about anything that's around. And it moves very slow, mostly because it's running on ion engines. So let's see here, what we got? We got timer blocks here that will open doors. We got number 3, which is some type of deal. I don't even know what this is for here. What did I just do? Did we just stop? Okay, alright, there we go. See, number 5 is another camera on the outside. Number 6 is an under camera, which I can't do anything with, apparently. Number 7, don't know where that is. Number 8. Number 9, don't know what that is. I thought this thing had saucer separation, but apparently it doesn't. I figured it would separate. It doesn't appear to do that. But anyway, yeah, this is one of them ships that if you guys really have been wanting to do a Star Trek playthrough and you want to use one of the best ships in the series, this is it right here. This compared to maybe a different one you may have interest in. There are a bunch of Enterprises. I can just start doing an entire playlist of me just working on these and making them available. Let me get a money shot here so you guys can see this thing and be like, oh hey, that is nice. But like I said, it's mostly covered with small caliber interior turrets, so you'd have to replace them unless you went out and got a mod for phasers, and then you could just do a full run where this thing just flies around the universe and kicks a whole bunch of butt while you and your buddies are flying the Enterprise and tearing things apart. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. This is the Enterprise D, as we all know it and love it. If you're a fan of sci-fi, you know what this is. Just an awesome little ship that you can get in the workshop. I will put a link to it in the description for those of you that want to check it out. And as always, my name is Badgerwild, saying thank you guys for watching the video. If you feel it and you like this content, be sure to show me some love in the like by hitting that like button. Tell me what you think about it in the comment section. Let me know if I did a good job or if I didn't, or just help me with the algorithm. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. And as always, I am Badgerwild saying stay safe, stay frosty. Don't know what catchphrase I could use here. It just doesn't seem appropriate. Signing out doesn't seem appropriate. I guess I'll just say engage, everybody, and enjoy this build. I will catch you all next time.